Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Andrea. I am here again for another English conversation. Today I have with me Márcio Nunes. Welcome back, Márcio. Camila Ribeiro, Lucas Brizola, and Mario Júnior. And today we are going to do something different. I decided to bring a kind of game to play with you guys. We have some choices to do, and we need to explain about your choice. So, for example, we have a coffee or tea. What do you prefer? I prefer coffee, but why? I want to know about that. So we are going to play it this night. And thanks so much. So much for coming in this Friday night. Here in Guarujá, it's a little cold, so it's not easy, but we are here to speak in English. So let's do it, guys. But let me explain how Talk and Talk works. If you are watching us on YouTube and don't know about this platform, now it's a great opportunity. Here you can find some language to practice, such as English, Spanish, and French. This is not a class, this is just an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher. I am a student as you guys, and I am here to develop myself as you. So we are in a safe place to do it because here no one judge you, no one will correct you, but everybody here is going to learn a lot because we learn by practicing and by observing the other people talking, okay? So the main goal here is practicing our abilities. If you want to know more about this project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and there you will find more information. We are here in five, so today it's not necessary to open another room, okay? And we always start the conversations in this platform by self presentation. So, Lucas, I know that you are really good on presentation. Please, can you start?
Thanks, Andrea. Thank you so much. Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, São Paulo, Brazil. Interesting, your mayor's a TikTok, which have brought even more visibility to the city. I currently live with my mom and my dog Mel, a small white Shih Tzu with black spot on her body. I am single, I have two tattoos and passionate about cooking, especially desserts. Lasagna is my favorite dishes and I can never say no to ice cream, even cold days. My favorite flavors are rum raisin and corn. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watch movies and the series, and listen to music. My task is quite eclectic from technobrega to rock. I also enjoy trying new experiences such as visiting water parks, attending festival and concerts, and traveling whenever I get a chance. On weekends, I usually go for more laid-back plans like going to mall, watching a movie in the cinema, walking in parks, dining out, or spending time with friends. Professionally, I've been working for 10 years in recruitment and selection with the last seven focus on recruitment professional technologies tech recruiter. I started studying English and talking in February this year because in my career English is just a nice to have. It's essential. I working hard to reach my goal. My goal become hashtag fluent and confident in English. That's it. Thank you.
Nice. Thanks so much, Brizola. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And about you, Marcio Nunes, let me know.
Hello, guys. My name is Marshall Nunes. I'm 46 years old. I'm married. I live my city called Linhares, the state of Espírito Santo. Now I study English a long time, participate here in Talk in another opportunity, return again. Now I intend to practice every day with us.
Nice, Marcio. Thank you so much for coming. And let's do it, right? We are in the right place to do. So, Camila, it's your turn, please.
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I live in São Paulo, in the capital, and I've been here in Talk and Talk since March 24 as a speaker, and I am also an English host here since June 24. I work as an accountant in an energy company. What else? This year, I decided to really practice my English, to be in touch with the language almost every day. And I guess this is the best way to learn, to improve, to get new vocabulary, and to make friends and have fun, of course. That's it about.
Nice, Camila. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Mario, it's your turn now.
Hi guys, good evening again. Mario Jr. here. I'm 42. I'm from Uberlândia, MJ. I live here with my wife and daughter. Here in our house, we also have a male cockatiel named Scott, who whistles and sings a lot. Uh, I worked for 20 years in sales and marketing, but now I've been in tech for almost 3 years as a software developer, a job I'm passionate about and where I'm living a childhood dream. I love play volleyball, go to the gym, and go to the church in my free time. Also, praise the Lord. And to eat, I love barbecue with cassava and uh, pizza and pasta. And that's it. What about you, Andrea?
Nice, good to know, Mario. And about myself, guys, I'm Andrea. I live in Guarujá. I'm 47. I think I am the oldest here in this class today. As I said, I really like studying English. I live in Guarujá. I think I said that, right, guys? Yeah. I am married. I don't have kids as well. And it's always a pleasure to have you here to speak with me in this Friday night because it's almost a happy hour, okay? So let's do it, guys. This the most important is our conversation. So I will start with you, Brizola. Uh, which one do you prefer, coffee or tea? Or tea? And explain your choice, please.
Yeah, I prefer coffee because it's stronger flavors compared to tea. Tea gives me energy and wake up in the morning. So much so that I drink 2 glasses of 450 ml de uma só vez. I
Ah,
prefer tea, whether hot or iced when I sick or have a cold. I like eu gosto daquele sabor comum que eu esqueci, que é o mate.
mate.
Uh, I don't know. Mate and lemon,
Mhm.
orange and I don't know pronunciation correctly. Pêssego. Yeah,
Oh, fish. Yeah, I think
fish.
it's fish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. And about your cough, do you drink with sugar or without sugar? You are muted.
Sorry, not sugar. Yeah, sem
Yeah,
açúcar. Sem
without
açúcar.
sugar. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I am chin without sugar as well. Thank you, Brizola. What about you, Kabila? I am really curious because I know that you like tea, but which one do you prefer?
I prefer tea before going to the bed, but not often because
Mm-hmm.
when I have trouble to sleep, I decide to have a tea. I was searching here. This is I don't know the pronunciation chamomile. It's like our chamomile.
Mm-hmm.
I I had one here with me, but I during the morning I really need a black coffee without sugar. Without sugar. I prefer, and I guess this is because the tea makes me feel relaxed before going to the bed. It's like you are almost in the flow, like, oh, let's
Mm-hmm.
relax here a little bit. And the coffee is the opposite. I can start my day since I guess my first Yes, my first black coffee. I think it's like a one-off bottle, and then I can click on it and feel better. But I drink without sugar, so I guess this is a good way to make me feel really energized during my day. So I like both, but I prefer in different situations.
Nice. Good to know. And let me ask you another thing. How long have you been drinking your coffee without sugar?
Two
Because for
years,
me, 3 years.
two
Ah,
years, only
two
two,
years.
two
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
yes.
almost the same as me because no, I've been drinking my coffee since 2018.
Since without sugar.
Yeah,
Wow.
without sugar. Now I realize that because when I move when I move my job, for example, for the other office, for
Mm-hmm.
uh, were when I started to drink coffee without sugar. So since
Mm-hmm.
2018, it's a long
Wow.
time, right?
Yes. This was they start with a promise, and then I decide to continue with this. Like
Yeah.
I will stop it for I don't know 6 months, and then I come
Hmm.
back, and then I decide to continue without sugar. So nowadays I don't drink with sugar. My mom's all the times try to put sugar in my coffee, and I said, "No, this is not something bad. Okay, that's okay for me." And she
Yeah.
felt like, "But why? Oh my gosh!" But
Yeah,
I love
and
it.
it's so strange now, to drink with sugar. I can't,
Yeah,
guys. I can't, to be honest.
yeah.
Thank you, Camila. And what about you, Mario? Are you a team with sugar or without sugar?
Uh, for coffee without sugar, well, I do enjoy a good cup of coffee, but it has to be really good. The thing is, if I drink coffee after lunch, like Camila said, it usually messes with my sleep. And these days, getting good sleep is a top priority for me.
Mm,
So I'd say tea. Plus, my mom got me into the habit of drinking tea back when I lived with my parents. And even now, every time I visit her, she still makes tea for us. It's kind
nice.
of a tradition.
Hmm.
And it's a mate tea,
Hmm.
like Lucas said. Uh, it's every day I visit her, we made this for us, and I enjoy it. And like Camila said, uh, tonight to off my brain to sleep, I love to drink a red fruits tea or a chamomile tea or a mint tea. Uh,
Oh,
it's very good and always without sugar.
Yes. Yes, but guys, you are so fancy, right? Because you drink tea every night to sleep. Oh my gosh. I even have a tea in my house, but I like as well. I used to drink a lot when I was a teenager, because the cold weather demands it for you. So, but since I get married, I don't know why I forget about tea, but it's a good option in these days, because we are facing the temperature less, I don't know. Yeah, you understand. So maybe I could try drinking tea again. And what about you, Marcio?
In my case, I like drink coffee with sugar. Uh, I don't have a custom to drink tea in my life, but one curious about it, this moment, I don't drink coffee during the week, Monday and Friday, because a long time I try control my weight. I stopped the, the use the sugar
Okay.
in my life. I don't have a custom to drink coffee without sugar. I like coffee with sugar. During the weekend, this is a good moment. Wake up, drink one coffee, the Saturday and the Sunday. I enjoy a lot this moment because a long time is common for me during in the morning to drink coffee. But I think 2 years ago I worked hard for control my weight, stop the consumes the soda, sugar, and another thing is necessary move my 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 food, my life
Mm-hmm.
in general. But for me, it's common nowadays. During the weekend, I enjoy a lot to drink coffee. Now, tomorrow is a good day.
Nice. And it's nice that you said, because I remember, guys, that I used to smoke a lot, by the way. And the time that I smoke, I didn't drink coffee. I don't have this problem. And because it's so common, people that smoke drink a lot of coffee, right? I didn't have this problem. And I started drink coffee after I stopped smoking. It's really interesting. Thank God, right? Because it's for me it could be too poison, that I am putting in my body because eh, we can say that coffee is like a poison as well, depending on the situation because it's a little addiction. And I was about to ask you, Marcio, have you tried to drink your coffee without sugar or not?
Yeah, I try in the past in different opportunity, but for me, I think it's very hard without sugar. I prefer stop it when I don't use sugar. I prefer stop this consume this product because I enjoy a lot a good coffee, a good flavor. And for me, it's necessary a little sugar.
Nice, nice. Yeah, it's hard. I know that. Thank you, Marcio. So let's continue, guys. The second question is beach vacation or mountain retreat? So, Mario, let me know about your choice.
Without a shadow of a doubt, beach vacation. I am the kind of person who's basically solar powered, you know? I also love the sand, the breeze, the ocean water. I'm absolutely in love with the beach, especially because I live so far from it, here
Mhm.
in the countryside of Minas Gerais. So yeah, definitely beach all the way.
Nice. And mountain retreat, I don't know if it's my cup of tea as well. Even though beach for me it's really common, I take it for granted all the time, right? You know that. But mountain retreat, I don't know. Maybe
Your
I would
office,
choose.
your office is in the
Yeah,
beach.
it's in the beach. That's it. I enjoy
André,
it a lot. Go ahead, Mars.
André, one question for my friend Mário. Mário
Go
live
ahead.
in Minas Gerais State. Visit here, Espírito Santo.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a friend here too, and I just need time to go.
Yeah, it's near, right, guys?
Little.
Yeah, it's almost the side by side. Espírito
Yeah, but
Santo and
I live in Triângulo Mineiro, you know? Remember
Mhm.
this. I don't I
Yeah,
I don't live in
from
Belo Horizonte. From
Okay.
here to Belo Horizonte, 80,000, 80,000? Yeah, 80, no, 80, 100
Okay.
kilometers. And from there to Espírito Santo, almost 80, 100 too.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
No.
so near.
Espírito Santo is a famous Mineiros Beach.
Yeah, yeah. I heard. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Good to know about that. What about you, Camila?
I prefer beach vacation because I love sunny days, guys. My mood can change and I can recharge my energy. I can be a different person. So, for sure, beach vacation. I love this kind of. For me, this is the real vacation. Not
Hmm.
only we go for a mountain retreat, for me, it's only a time to relax, but vacation, I guess the real one, I supposed to be in a beach vacation.
Good. Yeah, I agree with you, guys. I need to agree with you. It's different, in my opinion. What about you, Lucas?
I prefer beach vacation too. I love the sun, the sound of the waves, and the relaxing atmosphere. Being near the sea helps me disconnect from stress, and I like to swim, even though I don't know how to do it. Walk along the coast and watch the sunset. Yeah.
Okay, good. And what about you, Marcio?
Yeah, in my case, it's the same. I prefer the beach. Here in my state, a lot of beaches. My state is a little state. It's common for us visit the beaches in several moments during the year. In my family have one beach house. In the beach, the name Pontal do Ipirangas, near with me, 15 kilometers. Is common. I visit there when I have a vacation or weekend or a holiday. It's common for us. Several moments there.
Yeah, and it's another point, Marcio. It's really good because, for example, in Espírito Santo, I suppose that it's not so cold. So during the year, every time you can go to the beach and enjoy because of the weather. Am I right or not?
Yeah, it's true. But a big problem during the winter when you visit the beach, the water is
Ah,
a
okay.
little cold.
The water, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that, the water. Even though the climate is good, but the water can be a.
Yeah, it is possible for you sit down in the bar,
Mhm.
cabanas, and another places, enjoy the sun one moment with your family. But when you enter in the sea, is a big problem.
Yeah, yeah. I think here is the same, but I believe that here is a little colder than Espírito Santo, but the problem is the water as well. I agree with you. Okay, guys, everybody answered this question, so let's move on. The question number 4, I believe that it's really difficult. So I will start with you, Camila, because I know you will struggle with it. Move or books?
Nowadays, books, because it's so hard to decide which move I can watch. I don't know what has happened. All the time that I decide to watch something, I can't continue or I can decide. I just need to say that I prefer old movies nowadays. I don't know why. Yesterday I started to watch it again, Matrix. So I don't
Okay.
know. Yes, and I was putting everything in English without subtitles just to practice, and then
Mhm.
I don't know what's happening. If you tell me a new series or something on Netflix, for example, to watch, I will prefer a old movie. But I don't know if I prefer instead of a book. In my opinion,
Yeah.
nowadays, books. But I know this is really hard, and I can say someone can judge me as a boring person, like, oh, books. But it's because I always sleep when I am watching a movie. So I guess the book could be a good option.
Yeah, and I believe that it's related with your routine as well. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that you read a lot of books, so it's easier to choose something that you are into. Because in my case, for example, it's difficult for me to choose because I I am not watching movies and either books. reading books. So I don't know what I would choose in this question.
Mhm.
Maybe move because book there is a long time that I didn't read. So maybe movies, but you know, it's hard, I think. What
Yeah.
about you, Marcio? Go ahead, Camila. Would you like
No,
to
no,
continue?
no,
No?
just
Yeah?
no, I just agreed,
Okay.
just that.
What about you, Marcio?
Now I prefer the movies because when I have one free time, I watch the movie with my wife, or when I stay alone, I watch the road movie because I like the remember the another movies I watch in another type. But the book is my goals in the future. Improve more my time with read. Is necessary work that because it's very important. The practice to read every day. This moment I prefer the movies.
Yes, and I remember, Marcius, that you shared with us in another immersion that you used to read once or two pages from a book, you know? And I thought, oh, it's really interesting. Maybe I can try to do it because it's a way that you have to keep going with your reading, you know? So it's a good option.
Yeah, this strategy is I use it a long time. I read 10 pages every day. This it's possible finish one book one or two months. Uh, Now this year I read six books.
Wow.
After I stopped a little, but I intend return again this practice.
Yes, I remember your strategy. I need to put it in practice. What about you, Mario?
Yeah. Well, if I say I'm not the kind of person who lives for movies, I will be cancelled. I do enjoy watching movies, but only certain genres and very specific titles. So I'm definitely team books. I've been completely in love with reading since I was a kid. I was
Wow.
encouraged to read from a really young age. If you know, I had the Barnes encyclopedias, uh, and I used it to love and still enjoy reading dictionaries. When I was growing up, my mom
Wow.
gave me a subscription to Super Interessante magazine,
Mhm.
and I read every issue with so much excitement. And nowadays, I even have my own little home library here, side
Nice.
of me, inside of me, here in my office. I really love to read books. Like Marcio said, this strategy of 10 pages for a day, I use it now to read at my first time from start to end the Holy Bible, like
Mhm.
I said in another immersion. And now I am at the middle of the Bible, reading it with a chronological guide. Yeah, and it's very good because, like Marcia said, if we made a simple uh, calculation, we can read 6, 10 books in 1 year, and the
Nice.
medium of the Brazilian reading is less than one book
Yeah.
for year.
It's a shame, right?
Whoa,
Yeah.
books is a window for another world, you
Yeah.
know, and it's very important to our education, to our development,
Mhm.
personal development, you know.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow, congrats, Mari, because I wish I could have more time to enjoy reading, right? Because I used to read a lot in the past, really. But since I became an adult, our life changed, so I need to put it. Maybe I needed to put this strategy that Marcio shared for a long time ago, and I didn't put it, right? So I need to
Like
do
you
something.
said, adults matter.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mario. And what about you, Brizola?
For me, I like books, but I would say books more because they allow me to imagine it stories in my own way and delve deeper into the story and the character. I have always like books included in on my birthday when I has very young. I think it was 12 hit as Da Vinci Code.
Mhm,
Eu pedi esse livro para minha mãe. About the movies, in my opinion, a summary of the book don't not really portray what it is in the book. I am referring to movies based on books.
mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I agree. And I will continuing with you. The question number 5 about food. And we have two options, pizza or sushi.
Ah, I like it, but definitely for me, sushi, I eat that until I explode. I love,
Really?
yeah, of course. I love trying all kinds of rolls, and I find it like later and not heavy on the, I don't know English, stomach.
Stomach. Yeah, stomach.
Stomach as pizza. Yeah. I love sushi. I love it.
Nice. And what about you, Mars? Which one do you prefer and why?
Yeah, in my case, I prefer the pizza because I love pizza. I enjoy a lot these moments when I'm meeting with my family, visit one pizzeria in my city or in another place because not only they eat the pizza, but the event when you
Mhm,
visit that with your family. About the sushi or Japanese food in general, I don't have the consumes the Japanese food. It's difficult for me to buy or to ask one Japanese food. When I have the opportunity, one restaurant, one self-service or another place have the Japanese food, I try one piece the different Japanese food, but I don't have the custom to buy Japanese food. I have the custom to buy pizza and the hamburger is more common in my family.
yes. For me, I am team pizza as well. Oh my gosh, I really love pizza. I really love pasta, So maybe in I don't know, in another life, I was an Italian girl because I really love this kind of things. And even though I work in a restaurant, Japanese restaurants, I don't eat sushi all the time, guys. And to be honest, for me, it's really difficult to eat the things that have the rice, grudado. I hate. So I like the raw fish, of course, but the rice, I don't like. What about you, Camila?
I guess pizza, guys. I don't know why, but I always like hot food
Hmm.
rather than cold food. And pizza, it's hot, so I always prefer this kind of. And another thing is because pizza is cheaper than sushi. We can buy a pizza with, I don't know, 15 reais. And sushi, I guess we need to spend the 100 maybe to have a rodízio here in Brazil. So more than, of course. So in my opinion, pizza for sure. I love it.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. And what about you, Mario?
Oh my gosh, here's another one where I might be concealed. Honestly, I've tried sushi and Japanese food as well in general 3 times. And to be real, it's just didn't go down and it still doesn't. One of those times I was working at Heineken and even tried to wash it down with a super cold beer. But nope, didn't work at all. And hey, my name is Mario and I am Italian descendant. So it's pretty easy to guess. I'm 100% team pizza and pasta. No doubt
Oh
about
my
it.
gosh. Yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt.
Totally agree with you. Oh my gosh. And I would like to visit Japan one day. Really. It's a dream that I have because of the culture, you know. Japanese people for me it's the best. But to eat sushi would be really difficult for me, you know. I hope have other options there. And because of this, I choose Italy to be the first trip abroad, you know, because I really like the food. Really, really, really like. Okay, guys, the question number 6 is another difficult one. Camila, which one do you like to choose? Live without music or live without internet?
Live without music because nowadays I don't used to listen music all the time. I prefer podcasts and other things. I don't think podcast is a music, so I prefer live without music for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a difficult one for me, guys, because I don't know. I can't live without music, I
You can
think.
sing
No.
it. You can sing instead of.
Yeah, but I don't know. Music for me have a lot of connection, you know, memories. I don't know. For me, it's music. Even though internet is really important because,
Yeah.
you know, we need to study, we need to have this connection as well. But sometimes when you want to stay alone, for example, you will search about to listening some songs, you know. You don't want to have contact with someone. So imagine if you don't have the music to listening. Ah, no. Music for
Easy,
me, yeah.
easy, easy, easy. No problem.
Okay, what about you, Mario? I think Mario
Yeah.
have the same opinion.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. Even though the internet is an essential tool nowadays, like Camila said, when I was a kid and preteen, I lived just fine without it. But music has always been a part of my life, my personality.
Yeah.
Basically, it's an inseparable part of who I am. So for me, living without internet is okay, but living without music, never. Never,
Yeah,
never,
yeah,
never.
and disappointed that you said, you know, maybe if you start, if you, hi guys, today my English is terrible. Sorry about that, but I can't formulate the phrase. For example, if I, if I don't have internet, eu acho que já tá errado isso. Okay, if we start. Não. Peraí, gente, eu vou falar. Agora eu quero falar. Vocês vão ter que esperar eu formular essa frase agora. Peraí, gente. If I. If we. Peraí. If we don't have internet, probably we would find a way. Yeah. And survive. I don't know if it's correct, but you can understand, right? Because grow up we grew up without internet. Like me, Mário, Camila, I think it as well. Márcio, Brizola, no. But the others, yes. But music, it's really connected with my childhood, my family, you know. There are a lot of connections. So But what do you think, Márcio?
Yeah, in my case, it's the same. Live without music is very, very hard for me because I love music. I live a long time use the music for start my day. For example, when I was a student long time ago, I start my day listening the radio, FM radio, when I waiting for my colleagues for going to school. It is I have a lot of memories about the music, but nowadays the internet have a lot of entertainment about the videos, about the podcast, about the news, about the search, and another thing is the internet help us during the day. This class, for example, happening about the internet, one opportunity for studying another language. But it's very, very hard the question. I chose it. Live without music.
Nice. Thank you, Márcio. And what about you, Brizola? I am really curious because you are Generation Z, I think.
I agree with you, Andrea, Márcio, Mário. I prefer to live without internet. For me, music has a powerful impact on my mood and emotion. I can transform my day, my weekdays, my life. And I believe that without the internet, it improves my mental health. Mental health?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Nice. Guys, I think we have time for one more question, but I would say something for you. Which one of you can choose a question to answer, okay? So Camila choose one and answer, Mario another and answer, and go on. So Marcio, I will start with you. Choose your question, read and answer, please.
I chose the question number 9, dogs or cats. In my case, I love dogs. Is common in my life. A long time I have dogs. The in the past I live with one dog. The name Lilica during your life. They since the born and they died. Now I have another dog. The name is Bento. In this my family consider my dog one member of my family. It is I enjoy a lot this pet dog. And you, Mario, tell us.
Okay, I choose the question number 7, be able to fly or be invisible. Uh, we've talked about being invisible in past immersions, and it really sparked a lot of discussion. As wild and different as it sounds, being invisible wouldn't be that cool. Because even though you could do a lot, you'd still be invisible. So I
Yeah.
rate it to be able to fly, to go anywhere, anytime, however I want, you know? And you, Camila, what do you think?
My question is the question number 16 because it's obvious. Comedy movies or horror movies? I love horror movies, guys. I love it. I love it. I prefer all the time. I hate comedy. I hate stand up. I hate this kind of thing that, like, okay, let's laugh. So I prefer horror movies. Even when I know that it's fantasy, but I prefer horror movies.
Oh, Camila, you are amazing. Oh my gosh. Nice. What about you, Brizola? Which question did you get?
Sorry, question number?
You choose your question, you know?
Oh! Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Like said in
Um,
Mortal Kombat, choose your destiny.
Question number 13. Be famous or be rich? Definitely a be rather be rich. Fame can be stressful, but with the money I could help others in life comfortable.
Nice. And my question, guys, let me see here. 15, city life or countryside life? For me, of course, would be city life. I can't see myself living in a countryside. I don't know. I am so crazy. I like to be in touch with a lot of people. And for example, here in Guarujá, it's so calm. When in the January, for example, the the high season, it's a lot of people, okay? And it's impossible to do your things in a good way. But to live in a countryside, okay, to rest for a period, but to live there and you need to go to the big cities to go to the cinema or to the theater or shopping mall. Even though I don't do these things, okay, guys, but it's near me, so I feel comfortable. Maybe it's that. Okay, guys, that's it. Did you like it, this dynamic here? What do you think?
Man, very good. Incredible things.
Yeah, it's different, right? Different questions, and I don't know, it's easy one. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Mar.
is a good dynamic. Is very 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 fun. I enjoy this different moment, different question. It's a good.
Yeah, nice. Thank you, Marcio. It's lighter for a Friday night, right, guys, to discuss. And you, Brizola, did you like it?
Yeah, I love your immersions and your ideas. They are great. I love
Thank you
it.
so much. Thanks so much. What about you, Camila?
I love it. I guess it's a good opportunity to know each other better, right? Because we can
Yeah,
explain about everything. So I love it. I think it was so funny, and thank you for to bring this kind of topic.
nice. Thank you guys for coming on this immersion in this Friday night. And I put on the chat the survey, okay? If you can answer, if you want, you can answer for me. My next immersion will be on Monday at 8 p.m. You know that. And the topic is about, I don't know the topic. Let me see here. Just a moment, guys. I forgot the topic. It's for Monday, it's always a deep one, as you know, that I like. But no more skills. Lock in now. Yeah, we are going to talk about things that we need to do, and sometimes we postpone and just procrastinate, I believe, this kind of things, okay? Thanks so much for coming, Márcio, Brizola, Mário, and Camila. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Enjoy a lot with your family and see you around. Bye bye, guys.